Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, we've just had a new event drop in the game, so I wanted to take a look at this event, talk about my thoughts around this event and our event structure in general. We do actually have a fair few things going on at the moment, and I want to get your guys' feedback as well. Like I said, I am passing on as much feedback as I can. I really want this game to succeed and succeed well, and I'm trying to gather as much information from you guys, as well as provide my own feedback to make that happen, essentially. So let me know what you guys think about events in general in the comments. But for me, this next event that we've gotten, I like this event structure much more than the Astral Fair. These events where I think these events just function better. I know a lot of people would rather just have the entire event open at the very start, get all the rewards and then be done with it, but then we'd be complaining that there's nothing to do in the next few days and stuff like that. I do think it being spread out over a week isn't too bad. And basically all you have to do is you come in, you go into the battles, and you do a little like mock battle. Like this one, you just use Soren. You put him in there, you're going to knock the guy against the wall, he kills them. You know, you just get standard teams that you can use. You beat all these, you get all the points, and you move on. Now, I don't think it's like anything that's overstressing for people. There's no time restraints, which is huge, because these, dude, I'm only at 465 with 4 days left. I've got to get something done every day. That'll get me 400 points, and then I've got to get the extra little bit of achievements to get to the 4 summons. This event is still triggering me. The time restraints on this, I feel like every time I log in, it's just they're all grey. I just can't win. And I know I can set an alarm and stuff, but I don't want to set an alarm to come in at the exact right time to do this stuff. But yeah, I think this is a lot better in terms of the way they structured it. It's just when it comes in, it unlocks. You don't have to do this on the first day. You can just wait and then just do them all at the end if you want to. It's available for 17 days, but you can complete it in 6 days. Which I think is a reasonable time frame to do it. Now, as we look at the rewards, we get 30 of the blue title essence. Dude, I forget what the essences are called, but we get 30 of the blue, another 30. So you get 60 blues. And we get 2, 5, 10. We have 15 of the golds. I would love to see more of the exclusive equipment upgrade materials in this event. I think the acorn income is fantastic. I think getting 80 universal acorns is a great income from an event like this, and I think that is incredibly solid. I'd love to see more of the gold ones. I think for free to play especially have massive troubles with these gold ones, because unless you're high in Dream Realm, so I can get I've been getting top 50 every week in Dream Realm, which gives me 2 plus the additional 2, which means I get 4 of these per day. Most free to play players are probably getting 1 or 2 per day from the new addition of them in the bigger brackets. I forgot what they call them, the district. So I would love to see a bit more income of these, but I think in general the rewards aren't too bad as long as we keep an event structure where we are getting multiple events. Now this is your key resource event, and then this is going to be our summon income event. Now this one is gone in 3 days. I am hoping that by the time this one's gone, we do have another one to refresh this, because in the base game we don't have a great deal of summon income, especially when we look towards stargazing and also, you know, just general summons. Like it dries up once you get towards the end of the game. So I would love it if we could keep a more steady inflow of events that do provide us with the resources that we need, like this, and then also the summons. I think this event, once again, in the reward structure is quite good. Getting 5 stargazers and getting yourself 10 summons from it. I mean, sorry, 20 summons from it is not too bad. Was it 20? 10 from that, and then yeah, 10 from that. Yeah, 20 summons and 5 stargazers in a week from an event, I think is quite reasonable. Now, we do have to see, obviously, how it stretches out, whether they have any other big events and stuff like that. But I do think that this event structure where we kind of have 3 ongoing events. Now, I think events are an awkward thing, because no matter what you do, people are going to end up being bored of them and stuff like that. I do think the Sorting Stall and Sentry Quest has been done to death. I would love to see some sort of variety on that. But when we look at just pure reward structure, I think it's not too bad having one with decent summon income. Like I said, if we get a weekly event with 20 summons and 5 stargazers, I am pretty happy with that. Obviously, I will always take more, but I think that is a good baseline. Then having this type of thing where we get that income. Also, don't forget, we do get gold from this. I know a lot of people are strapped on gold, so the extra gold income is also nice on this, but the acorns and the exclusive equipment upgrades, like I said, I would love to see a few more exclusive equipment upgrades, but you know, you get what you get. And then also we still have the clan reputation ongoing. And I think the clan reputation one, even though I know a lot of people get annoyed about it, that I've been seeing over the fact that it's, once again, you're doing the sorting stall or you're doing the sentry quest, and it's just that over and over again. Obviously, we'd love to see some variety in those quests, but the thing I like about this is you don't have to do all of these quests on the day they come out. There's no time limitations. It's just each day you unlock a new one. You can let them stack up and you can do them later if you want to and claim the rewards. That's the other thing. The rewards aren't too bad in terms of we are getting progression materials for our accounts, and then we are also getting some diamonds for summons as well to put into the bank. So I think that this structure of this one and hero drills, the clan reputation and hero drills are good in that there's no time constraints. This one, once again, I hope they don't do this time constraint thing again, because, or if they do, make it every hour. Make it every hour you can do something. Or, for instance, for this one, I feel like the sorting stall and sentry quest, like open that, like reset it daily. So these don't have a timer, they just reset daily. You walk in daily and you do it. And then the trivia quiz, if you want to have this one, because the trivia quiz is sort of based around that, you know, community involvement, then maybe have this on an hourly basis at the start of every hour for the first 10 to 15 minutes, however long it takes. On the hour, every hour that's there. I feel like that is much more accessible for people to do and get involved in. But in general, I'm not a massive fan of the time limited quests, but if you had to do them, things that don't really see the point for a time limitation, don't give them a time limitation, and things that you do see as a need for time limitation because they're community style events and stuff like that, then make them a bit more frequent. And yes, you may not get as many people on the thing at the same time. Maybe make them cross server so everyone can be involved. So you're not just seeing people on your server. I don't know if they can do that, but I think that would be an interesting way to counteract. And if they want to get more player involvement and have more people on the screen at the time, I think that would be a good way to do it. Now, beyond that, once again, with the events, I just want to cover the rest of the events that we have. This isn't really an event. I don't consider this event. This is obviously an event, but it's not something we think of as an event. It's just daily login rewards. Then we have the Primal Lord. I really love the Primal Lord bosses. I think these, it's literally only open today on my account. I think the Primal Lord bosses are just a fantastic thing. They get you that community involvement. Everyone sort of hoards around it. And then they're just fun new boss fights to challenge. I would love to see more frequency of the Primal Lords. Just due to the fact that, you know, when you've got that down period, like for instance, between the wolf and the bear on the base game, it just like, once the wolf was down, it kind of felt bad not having it. So I would love to see this, even though it's like, yes, just another boss fight. It is that more event style thing. It makes you feel really excited. You know, you get all the experience, you get some extra dust, you get some extra income, some resources. So I do like the Primal Lords as an event. And then I don't know why the Trial Abyss is still here as an event. I would love to see a seasonal Trial of Abyss, because this Trial of Abyss became a joke when you could just use your season levels. So I didn't even push it until I leveled up in the season. Then I just autoed through the whole thing. But I would love to see a refresh of the Trial of Abyss or a new seasonal Trial of Abyss so we can get some more of those incomes. Because like the income on this stuff is really nice in Trial of Abyss. And I would love to see another one of those towers that we can push through and, you know, get some really good rewards. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But that is my roundup of the events. Once again, Hero Drills, I think it is a much better event than the Astral Fair in the terms of the structuring of it. But I do much prefer getting 20 summons and 5 stargazers. But once again, I think they're trying to balance out resources and summons in events. Once again, let me know what you guys think. I am passing on as much feedback as I can. That's my general thoughts around events. I'm trying not to get too negative on the Astral Fair. We've had our say about that. But dude, I might actually get this one. Trivia quiz in 11 minutes. Hey. Quiz time for me, boys. But that is everything I've got to go for from events. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.